Hi friends! So I was kind of picking at my plants just a bit ago and with my Tradescantias taking cuttings, and I just wanted to come and do a really quick video on like the easiest plant in the world to propagate. So if you have one, if you ever wanted one and you wanted to propagate it and you don't know how, it's so easy. So hopefully if someone doesn't know how to do this, I hope this is helpful because this is super cool. So I have two Tradescantias. This one is my lilac and my wedding veil. Okay, and these are all derived from previous cuttings from my much larger plant. These I tend to just create for friends or to sell. So I first of all, only propagate the variegated leaves. If these start growing green leaves, I just cut them back because nobody wants green leaves. So I want this to just be a bushier 4-inch. I've got some shorter ones and some taller ones, and I purposely let these grow out so I can probably go, you see how this stem, it's pretty long with nothing going on, but the top of it looks really good and full. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use my fingers and pinch right above the shoulder of the next leaf. This is a pretty long stem, so it's gonna do well to secure itself in the soil. I have no need to take off another lower leaf, and all I need to do is find a bare spot in the soil, like right there. Take the bottom of it and stick it. Okay, got a couple more long ones, so I just take my fingers, I'm gonna pinch off.
Mom, what are you doing?
I'm making a video of my plants.
I like it.
There's my kids.
Here's a girl.
Here's another cutting, and I'm just gonna find another bare spot and stick it in. Okay. And I think that's okay for this one. I did a few already before it dawned on me that I could talk about it, so I'm gonna put this one to the side. My other daughter's taking a bath in front of me, so I'm just doing it in here while she's having a bath. This is a plant that I also started from cuttings, maybe November, 5 months ago. So I've already like taken cuttings and stuck them back in here. I really wanted a really full, bushy, dainty wedding veil. So I have empty spots in my soil and I have very long vines. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. So same thing. Just want to find a really long trellis here, or a really long vine, sorry. Sure, go ahead. She's playing on the tablet, so I'm not gonna edit this video. I ain't got time for that. I got kids and I do plants and I like to share, so I'm just gonna snap it off, well, maybe a little longer. Okay, right here. Nice little leaf. It'll help that one grow a little thicker. And I'd like to make a longer stem and possibly more chances for roots. So I'm going to take that lower leaf off and just have this long stem here. What I do need to do is make a hole. Hold on. Okay, all I could find were these like really funny little scissors, but I usually use chopsticks or a skewer or something because these are so fine you don't want them to break. So what you'll do is you'll find your spot in the soil and you'll use the utensil to make a space for it, kind of rough it up a bit, okay? And then once you have a hole, you just want to shove a cutting right inside, push it down, and once it's in, you're just gonna kind of gently pack it in, okay? So now we have another cutting. I know this is really hard to see, but I hope you're getting the gist of it. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. And then after you take these kinds of cuttings, you need to immediately water the plant. So whether or not it's been a while since you've watered it, or if it's wet, that doesn't really matter. What matters is that the soil is wet for the cuttings because they're gonna need some more moisture, especially at the top. So make sure if you're gonna do a propagation like this that the top couple inches are dry. So the more mature cuttings of your plant aren't being overwatered. So Tradescantia cuttings, I mean, I could do so many more, and I probably will, but I hope somebody can see this and find it helpful, because I think it's super cool how easy these are to propagate. I'm gonna take these two off later. I know I use my fingernails. A lot of people use scissors. You know, sterilize. You just be comfortable with your plant. I know these aren't got any kind of bugs or diseases, so I feel just fine using fingers. Pop it off. Okay, I appreciate you guys for watching. If you like it, do the like, subscribe thing. I'm still kind of new at this, but I'm just here to try and help, and thanks for watching. Bye.